We're in the final stretch of February and we have the first map for March. Hello, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you for joining us. We have a lot of high pressure around the country at the moment, but a few showers are also forecast for the next couple of days ahead. They will be pretty isolated. We've also got a bit of life in the tropics, but it's mostly out over Australia. So let's take a look at the wind map. So again, like yesterday, we've put on the air pressure. So you can see this big belt of high pressure in the New Zealand area in yellow-white colouring and low pressure in the purple-blue colouring to the north. So that's the remnants of what was Cyclone Wasi. We've got over here the remnants of what was Cyclone Esther, and we've got another cyclone and storm further there out to the west. So it's a bit of a busy time in the tropics. The Southern Ocean's got a little bit of life. There's a stormy system down here that is coming up and bringing a little bit of weather to Tasmania. But as you can see, we are protected under this belt of high pressure. This system will brush the lower North Island and the west coast though over the next couple of days. So here on Wednesday you can see that system moving in closer, but because of high pressure there's not a great deal of change, but you will notice the winds picking up. And these are subtropical as well as being north to northwesterly. So it will be a warm Wednesday as that wind starts to kick in and the rain bands are out at sea. In the North Island, we've got a different airflow. It's an easterly to northeasterly, so completely different from this one. And therefore the showers are coming into different parts, mostly building up around the Hawke's Bay Ranges and maybe one or two showers around Gisborne and East Cape. Sorry everyone else, you are looking mostly dry, and it's another very sunny day as well. By Thursday we've got more showers around the North Island bubbling up into the afternoon. This is not widespread showers all along that line. It means that is the area where a couple of showers are likely to form and then they'll drift around depending on which sea breeze is strongest. And in the South Island, finally that rain does move in around Southland and moving into Westland a bit later on. Maybe one or two showers bubbling up around Southland, otherwise dry there for you. By Friday, it's not a great deal of change to Thursday. We're still seeing more of those downpours in the North Island, a couple of showers around Northland, a couple of showers around the Kaimais or around Bay of Plenty and the Hawke's Bay Ranges that bubble up into the afternoon, otherwise it is dry. And the winds are strong on Friday, maybe even gale force through Cook Strait, blustery in Wellington, windy through the Southern Alps, and you've got rain or showers over on the west coast with a few isolated heavier falls, but very little falling around Southland, Otago and Canterbury. Let's go into the weekend. We've got a couple of showers moving up the western side of New Zealand, maybe getting as far north as about Taranaki or maybe even Waitomo. It just might go a little further north than that. High pressure is in charge, only just though. This is not very strong high pressure, so that's why the storm in the Southern Ocean is pushing a little bit into it. But it's a pretty settled Saturday really. Just that westerly breeze is blowing around. And then on Sunday, the high builds a little bit more, so those winds fade out a little bit more. They are still around though, coming in from the southwesterly corner. There'll be a few showers in that corner, maybe one or two spits in Southland, again otherwise dry there as well. So it is mostly dry as we end the month of February and start the month of March. Nearly said the month of March. And what we're looking for as we get into March is a change in this belt of high pressure, and that is what we are seeing. So take a look at the news story on our Weather Watch app or on our Weather Watch homepage, because we talk all about how in March there's a bit of a change with rainmakers in between highs like this and the next high coming in. And in fact, this next one, we've had a little bit of northern placement of the highs lately, but this next one drops further south. That is a little bit of a change for New Zealand. It could encourage more easterlies. So take a look at that news story. We are not offering any silver bullet, but maybe a few silver linings. I'll see you again on Wednesday.